Now on Channel 4, American football, British style.
American football comes to Crystal Palace for the 4th Budweiser Bowl. The defending champions, the Birmingham Bulls, face the Manchester Spartans, and both fans and players have plenty to say about the contest.
Manchester Spartans! Number one. Number one. You better believe it. And we're going ball busting today.
I don't want to lose. I'm not going to be denied today at all. We're going to win. Simple as that.
Competitive American football was first played in this country in 1983, but in just 6 years the game has already established a solid base here in Britain.
With this game, all the fans in the opposition stand together. Yeah. There's no segregation of any fans whatsoever, and it's a very good, clean family game. Oh yeah.
Our players, you know, naturally they have other jobs, and they come and work out hard during practice, and they get in the weight room and work hard, but they're not able to give 100% of their time to the sport. Taking that into consideration, we've got some excellent football players. I think individually we've got some players that have the capability of playing major college, and even with another year or two of experience possibly in the NFL. The reason you play athletics is to have a big event. It means a lot to you, and play against a worthy opponent, and that's what we have today. We've got a great event, and the Birmingham Bulls are extremely worthy, and so it's going to be a great spectacle out there today.
A great game in prospect then, but the Bulls have problems. This is 19-year-old Andrew Jefferson, and he'll be making his first ever start at quarterback and in the Budweiser Bowl itself. That's because Russ Jensen, the Bulls' American quarterback, is in dispute with the club and will not play today. How will the Bulls fare with Jefferson at the helm instead of Jensen? Let's find out now as we join our match commentators Wayne Hardman and first Paul Ferguson.
And the big question is, can the quarterback, Andrew Jefferson, all 5'6" of him, fill the shoes of Russ Jensen? This is the first time he has ever started in a football game, and right away he rolls out to pass. The pass is caught, and right away Shoop, number 17, who's playing with a badly injured right leg, picks up the pass, and a first down on the play. Going back to pass, dropping in the pocket. He's got a lot of protection, and that one is caught right on the 35-yard line.
This is a great pass by young Jefferson. He threaded the needle. There was 3 people on him and made an absolute fantastic catch.
So a first down situation, a handoff up the middle, a gain of just over a yard. Pat Laughlin, number 25.
Basically, this is a straightforward dive, quick opener off tackle, and the outside linebacker came in and shut it down.
So the ball on the 34-yard line. Jefferson taking a lot of time to get that ball into play. He steps around 2 players, but eventually he's sacked back on the 45-yard line. Number 22, Nigel Diaz, once again getting involved in the play.
This is basically a case where the youngster is unexperienced, and he wanted to get the root of the ball right there, and he kept it on for one more second, and they had a strong safety blitz on, which caught them.
3rd and 19 now. Again, back in the pocket. The pass is up, that's good. Shoup picks it off on the 31-yard line. Bob Shoup from Yale University, who is the captain of the baseball team, tackled by Sean Mason.
Basically, this is an inside play. Wide receivers hate to run inside on a strong defense, and that's a great catch. Second catch by Shoup today.
So it's a 4th and 6 situation. And again, it takes a lot of time. The pass is batted down, and there's an injured player, and it's Bob Shoup.
So, more problems for the Bulls. And as we rejoin the action now early in the second quarter, it's still scoreless, and Birmingham have possession on their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the youngster, Andrew Jefferson, back in the shotgun formation, calling the signals, sending it way down. It's up, and that's, oh, that should have been caught. Errol Perkins knows it.
Basically, the quarterback's going back, dropping back here. All the time in the world to throw the ball. Puts it right on the numbers, and it's a great opportunity missed, straight through his hands.
Number 10. Oh, well, this time he ran out of luck, and he's sacked way back on the 34-yard line. Fox, number 64, doing the damage.
So the Bulls continue to struggle. The Spartans have taken over possession and have moved the ball effectively on the ground deep into Birmingham territory. It's 3rd and 1.
The ball just inside the 20-yard line. We're in a scoring situation. Right up the middle, the Spartans move it for a 1st down. Chris Wood getting his first carry, picks up the 1st down. The ball on the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. Shotes looking for someone to pass to, flips it out on the far side. Touchdown, Spartans! Steve Marsh, number 87, picked that one out of the afternoon air, and that's the first touchdown of the game.
You can see here, perfect play action. Fake, throw up, and it's a timing pattern. Carthy's right on him, gets his hands to the ball, and lo and behold, he strips him and comes down with the ball for a touchdown.
They drop kick it through the uprights, which is a bit unusual, but it still counts. So the extra point is good. It's very rare indeed that you see someone drop kick it through the uprights, but number 24, Neil Pearson, did just that.
I think the last time we saw that back was when Toronto Argonauts were playing.
Jefferson in the shotgun. He really has to get these passes a lot faster. Oh, that one's just laying up there, begging to be intercepted, and it was. Working his way back, Shotes, dipsy doodling, and what a run this is going to be. Look at him go around the left side. He finally takes a dive. The most important thing for a quarterback is to save his energy and save his legs.
You see in the slow motion here, long, hopeful pass, called a Hail Mary in the trade. Comes up with the ball, Shote, does a great run to get better field position. Realizes as he's jinking his way through here, he's got to play in the next series of downs, and rather than take a heavy hit, he comes down.
And with Birmingham drawing a 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, the ball has been moved even further downfield.
And so the ball is all the way down to the 29-yard line. Bailey on the move again. Works his way down to the 21-yard line, and again the Spartans are on the move.
Haley here gets more and more action. He seems to thrive on it. The more he carries it, the better he does. Breaks tackles here, covers wide, keeps slashing and diving to get yardage. Beautiful play.
Second and 9, Spartans on the 19. They lead by 1 touchdown. The pitch to Bailey. Bailey's on his way. Bailey pushes, he's over, touchdown! Paul Bailey picks up his first touchdown of the game as he runs over from the 19-yard line.
Here Shote is optioning to Bailey. Bailey gets outside and beats the coverage wide. Just bulldozes himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, let's see if they drop kick this again. They've done it. And again, they put it through the uprights. Pearson is a happy fellow right now as they lead by 14 points to 0 here in the second quarter.
14 points down, and without Bob Shoop, whose injured knee is again broken down, what can the Bulls do to get back into the game? To find out, join us after the break. The Bulls have made a change at quarterback for the second half. Pascal Lamedica is in for Andrew Jefferson, and Birmingham, trailing by 2 scores, have possession on their own 46.
Handing off up the middle, Carthy runs into a player, breaks the tackle nicely, trying to work his way around the end, and he does. Oh, a brilliant effort by Trevor Carthy. He really did make something out of nothing. No blocking at all. Watch this.
We are just a straight line plunge up the middle, and he breaks one tackle, eludes another tackle, looks through a hole, straight arms somebody else, and it's up the pitch. If he could have turned just a bit earlier, he was gone.
On the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lamedica handing off once again, right up the middle. Carthy, the ball carrier, number 33, steamrolls his way through the red defense. McDermott, 53, picking up the tackle.
Here we go. Here McCarthy just puts his head down and grinds out the yards. You stop me if you can.
And Carthy continued to march the Bulls down the field. And as we pick up the play now, Birmingham are knocking on the door. It's 2nd and goal.
The ball on the 3-yard line. Lamedica counts down the numbers, hands it off to Williams, and he runs into a brick wall out there as he gets closer to the line, but he's not over.
Here you'll see Williams, when he looks like he's stopped, just watch his legs. He keeps churning and churning to get whatever he can out of the play.
The ball on the 2-yard line, 3rd down, goal to goal. Lamedica hands it off, going around the left-hand side, going to the goal line, touchdown! Pat Laughlin, number 25, did what he had to do as he scooted around the left side to bring the Bulls back into the game.
Here he comes, jinky ring to the outside, beats the man to the outside, sneaks in the end zone. Great play.
So just when a lot of people, including myself, I must admit, had counted the Bulls out of this game, they've come back to prove us all wrong. Without their number 1 quarterback, without their number 1 wide receiver, they brought the game back. Well, that didn't come off, but they've got 6 points on the scoreboard. The point after the snap was high, and they just couldn't get it away. Let's take a look at the score now. The Bulls back in the game with 6 points. The Spartans still with 14. Again, it goes to Bailey, and he cuts back in, finds an opening, and works his way down to the 45-yard line, and another long 1st down. The Paul Bailey show out there right now. McManus making the tackle for the Bulls.
You can see why Bailey plays for England and is chosen as the all-star of the league. Great running back.
Bailey again makes a second effort. Oh, brilliant stuff. Just incredible. Most players would have been stopped just over the line. Femi Amu, number 37, comes up with a tackle.
Here, when it looks like he's got nowhere to run, he just drops his shoulder and keeps on going.
The trick, of course, when you're running with the ball through the line is to keep your shoulders down and your knees up and make it as difficult as possible for the defenders to tackle you. A loose ball. Shotes has come up with it as he jumped forward to pick up that loose ball.
Here we see the pass between the snap and the quarterback isn't complete, and Shotes has to be very athletic to get on top of that ball.
2nd and 9 for the Spartans. The ball on the 32-yard line. Shotes back to pass, goes down the right side. Oh, and just too far. Bob Gazy, number 80, was in the clear, but he just couldn't get his fingertips to it.
Here we see Shotes playing the play-action fake to the near side receiver, putting the man to sleep on the other side, and suddenly he's clear and lofts a 50-yard bomb just wide of the receiver.
Shotes proving that he can throw the ball as well as run with it. Shotes drops back into the pocket. The rush is on, and he's smothered. Chris Jones, number 55, celebrates. Rather, Carl Hunter, number 55, celebrates. Oh, a crunching tackle.
Into the final quarter now, and despite that sack, it's the Spartans who are still on the move.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. The crowd getting behind them. The short pass. Number 7 picking it up, going down. Oh, some great moves by Terry Smith, the player coach for the Spartans. He hasn't seen a lot of action on the offense, but when he has, he's really come through. Let's look at this again.
Here we see Shotes just doing a dump pass to Terry Smith, the ex-New England Patriot player, and just jinks up the sideline, sidesteps nicely and moves up the field.
Shotes dropping back, the rush is on, he's in trouble, gets the pass away to Bailey. Bailey's going down the right side and eventually pushed out of the play.
Great play from the Louisiana veteran here. He's nearly caught and shows great instinct by throwing the ball just as he's caught. Bailey again, good receiving, running tenaciously.
1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Shotes to Bailey. Bailey gets stopped just beyond the line of scrimmage.
Just a quick dive, nowhere to run that way. The defense was well stacked.
No gain on the play. Again, Shotes dropping back the pass. That's a touchdown. Number 84, Rennick. Peter Rennick picks up that one in the end zone, and he was left all alone. The Bulls were watching the big guns, and they forgot about Rennick.
There we see Rennick running from the wide receiver spot, curling over the middle. He's wide open, totally uncovered. Picked a seam and no one there to cover him.
We go now for the point after. This time they try to kick it. They get it up and it's good. Neil Pearson celebrates once again. His 3rd consecutive extra point. Moves the score on now to Manchester Spartans 21, the Birmingham Bulls 6. But again, this game far from over as Pearson gets set to kick it downfield. Anything can happen in American football. Carthy has it. Carthy coming back straight up the middle, breaks to the left. It's still Carthy. He's breaking free. He's got 2 men to beat. It's still Carthy. He could go all the way. Carthy trying to cut back in, and he's brought down on about the 5-yard line. A brilliant run. Well, I said they needed something special, but that is extra special. A magnificent performance from Carthy. He really has done it all for the Bulls. Let's look at this magnificent run again.
Here the kicker tries to keep it low, so it's difficult to pick up. McCarthy picks it up here. He's got a leading blocker of Williams. Picks his way through. Here he comes running up to the field. Cutting left, sees daylight, turns on the afterburners, and he's off. There's only one thing that's stopping him. They haven't picked up the ones in the corner here.
The ball is on the, well, it's on the 10. It must be just over the 10 because they've got 1st and yards to go. The pitch around to the right side, just on the goal line. Penalty marker down on the field. Alf Young, number 22, the ball carrier, did a great job of moving that towards the goal line. 1st and goal to go. It really has been a gutsy performance by the Bulls. The Medica calling the signals, goes for the quarterback sneak. Is he over? Yes, the signal from the official. The quarterback sneak is good. He's over the line, and that's a touchdown for the Bulls.
There we go with the Medica. Just a straight quarterback drive over the middle here. You see on the replay. Young lad that's come in and inspirationally lead this team on.
The point after now, well, they really do need 2 points, so they're going to go for the 2. The Medica is going to run it, gives it to Carthy. Carthy going around the left side. He's over, he's got the 2 points. So that makes up for the point after that they missed earlier on.
Here we come. Power sweep to the left. McCarthy looking for a hole. Dives in for 2 points. That only makes him 1 touchdown behind in anybody's ball game.
So, much to the delight of their fans, Birmingham pulled themselves to within 7 points. And they had even more to cheer about when Spartan kicker Neil Pearson missed this 44-yard field goal attempt. That left the Bulls with enough time for one final push, much to the anxiety of the Spartans.
2nd and a long 4 for the Bulls. The Medica dropping, rolling to his right. He gets the pass away. Oh no, that's intercepted. Surely that's going to be the game. Sean Mason, number 27, is the hero. Again, we saw the situation where the pass was just lofted into the air. No speed, no direction, and it was crying out to be picked off.
As you can see here, the quarterback drops back. Unfortunately, it's not a well-thrown ball because the man's wide open. England star and Manchester star Sean Mason picks it off and runs out of bounds.
And that's it. I'm afraid the clock will tick away here. And the Manchester Spartans are celebrating out on the field. As the clock goes down to 5 seconds, the cheerleaders, the fans are on their feet. There goes the whistle to end the 4th quarter. What a game it was.
So the Spartans win the first bowl game in the club's history. And how does running back Paul Bailey feel about it?
I just look ahead, me. I'm optimistic we can probably win it again. We can do loads of things. I'm just excited, real excited.
And the final score again. The Birmingham Bulls 14, the Manchester Spartans 21. The game's 2 most valuable players were Paul Bailey and Bulls linebacker Colin Nash.